and we got to like round 20 something with it. But that was a long time ago. Now we are able to do anything. Ascension is the perfect solo strategy map. Just saying. It's like perfect because you can. There's so much space you can run around, and it's an overall awesome map. It's probably one of my favorite maps. So then Call of the Dead comes out, and we start playing that. Also, I show Spitting the circle strategy on Ascension on PS3. Actually, I developed another strategy with him. I don't know how I got this. I think it was from my brother. Alright, someone goes in the PhD flopper room. And this is good for like 2 people. 2 people go in the room. One person who has the thunder gun goes out and runs around gathering hordes in the flopper area. And we get the barrier and put claymores in the room so we can protect ourselves. So then, whenever it's dogs, monkeys, we'd all go split up and go protect our individual perks. But we'd let the person with the thunder gun run around, gather up a bunch of hordes. Someone who wasn't at the window could shoot at them for a little bit just to build up points, and also aid the person at the window. And whenever the person with the thunder gun has round up enough people, then they can go ahead and, blast them with a thunder gun. So back to Call of the Dead. Call of the Dead was insanely difficult for us on the first couple of tries, alright? It was because the fact it was just so big, snowy, and we were completely unfamiliar with the map. Literally, our highest round when we started was like round 9, alright? Round freaking 9. And we're beast zombie players. We could get to like high 20s. I could usually get to like round 30 on Derice on World at War for my Xbox. But moral, we also did the Ascension Easter egg, which I don't even know why we did it. We wouldn't get anything out of it other than the fact to say that we did it, and we get death machines for like a couple of minutes. I'm not sure how many minutes exactly, but still, death machine. Anyway, let's Call of the Dead. After we all got adjusted to it, our goal after we beat the Easter egg was to get to round 30, and we struggled to hell doing that. We struggled so much trying to get to round 30. We came close, and we were playing with my friend TJ, or one of my old friends, TJ, who I met during one of my favorite YouTubers, Rowson27's live stream of Shangri-La, which is another tale I'll get to. We do the Call of the Dead Easter egg, which took us an insanely long time, and we needed, I don't even remember much about our experiences with the Call of the Dead Easter egg, so that's not important, alright? So our next story with Call of the Dead is trying to develop a good strategy, alright? We tried so many things, and we found that only a couple of things were, actually productive. One of which was a strategy that Logan had developed, where we meet up at the top of the lighthouse, 2 people watch the barriers, but are close to the zip line. And when they get overrun, they go down on the zip line and run around to get back to the their area. Get back to the area with where the lighthouse is, or at the top of the lighthouse is. And then the next thing we had was one of my strategies, where we meet up at the stamina room, where we can get stamina because there's a shotgun there, the stakeout, and there's 2 people up front, which most strategies are. Then there are a couple of people in the back guarding the 2 windows. And one of the biggest threats of that map is George Romero. He was such a huge threat. We tried so many ways to deal with him, so we decided that one of the people who was up front would go ahead and keep the VR11, which is legitimately the best tool you could have when going to kill George. And whenever he came by, they would shoot him, and then he'd go away for a while. And that strategy turned out to be very efficient. It was me, Logan, and Johnny, and we also had our friend, or some guy I met, that we picked up along the way, named Bird. Because this strategy would only work with 4 people, and we didn't have enough people at the time, alright? And then after that, we kind of gave up on the longest time, getting to round 30 on Call of the Dead. But here's one more strategy that I want to talk about. Whenever it was me, Logan, Johnny, and someone else, like my friend Mike, Tyler, playing, we'd all break up into separate areas to run circles in. And that proved to be very efficient. We could buy all of the perks that we need. And I'm gonna die. Oh, never mind. That's another thing I always do when I'm playing this game. I'd say I'm gonna die when I get into a tough spot, because I've gotten into plenty of tough spots before. And that's not good to get in these tough situations, folks. What is that? Max ammo and insta-kill. Yeah. So let me just take a second to clear these guys out. But we would break up into our own little areas and run circles in them. Someone would take it at spawn, someone would take it in front of the White House near the AK-74U. Someone would take it near the... no, it's been a while, so forgive me, I don't exactly remember. But we were huge fans of the zombie story too. So we did everything we could to go ahead and research it. Then Shangri-La came out, alright?